Songs about ecstasy. What? Songs about ecstasy.
Keep on rolling.
Or
Keep on rolling.
Ah,
beautiful.
Rolling on, man.
Hi-ya.
We're gonna keep on rolling.
Oh, what a great tune. Some REO Speedwagon to just kind of loosen up the mood, huh?
Saw them in concert as
What do
a
you think,
child.
boys? All right.
First concert I ever seen ever was REO Speedwagon.
Was REO?
Yep.
Ooh.
Oreo Speedwagon, actually.
Chips Ahoy Speedwagon.
That's how my mom got me to the concert. It's an Oreo Speedwagon. Come on.
Come on, big boy.
Come on, chubby little Derek.
We'll get some milk on the way.
Very disappointed when I got there.
That's awesome. All right, so once again, you're listening to WXPL 91.3 FM, Pittsburgh State Campus Radio. I am DJ T. Hayes with you on Mondays at 9. With me, the huge. I got
Yes,
Damien,
sir.
I got Derek, Collado. How we doing, boys?
Not
And
too bad.
then
How about yourself,
a
sir?
very dear friend of ours.
One of my favorites.
From way back.
Here it is.
Way.
Where's the drum roll? Chunk-a-lunk.
Chunk-a-lunk, Mr. Mikey Mo, Mo.
Hey, I'm John. I'm happy to be here, and let's get ready for some laughs.
Let's get. We're gonna keep it rolling the changes. Here we go.
Oh yeah, Mike's now leaving the studio.
I am
Get ready for the
staying
laughs,
in the
guys.
studio.
Hey, Mike, what number mic are you, Mike?
Mike 4.
Mic 4. Either that or put that thing closer to your face because I can't really hear you.
Mike 4.
You can
Oh,
you
there
can
you
move
go.
the mic too. You don't
There
have to
it is.
lean over the table.
I didn't know I had to be that close.
Mike for
You
president.
do.
Yeah,
You
see,
do. Can you
see
hear?
these big metal arms the mics are on?
I do.
They can move.
I do.
Is it the same size as Damien's arm?
I knew they could move. I just didn't know how close they had to be to my face.
That's alright. You look beautiful for the radio.
I tried.
You got a good face for it. So, Mike, what's going on, dude? I haven't seen you in like forever and a half.
Same old, just working in a factory,
So-
making cardboard.
You make cardboard?
I do.
Do you? You must love it.
I hate it.
Okay. So you said. Next
Please,
question.
please elaborate. No.
Actually,
No, it's a solid job though. Pays.
Yeah, it's a pretty solid job.
I have,
Pretty solid.
I have
pretty
a
solid.
real warehouse question. Is it like printed, like you would see on a Bud Light like a Bud Light box, like it's like printed with like graphics, or is it just plain corrugated brown?
It is just plain corrugated brown.
Ooh, the
Some
most
white.
exciting.
Some sheets are white.
Oh.
Whoa.
Premium.
Do you-
Premium cardboard.
So what are I don't know. I guess like what's the whole ordeal? What do you do? Give me a day in the life, because I don't know.
A day in the life
Yeah.
at Nucor Packaging. We produce over 2 million square
A
feet.
nice little plug.
They've
of
made him
corrugated
rehearse
sheets.
this.
They get
Oh,
sent to other companies that turn them into boxes.
Whoa.
They cut them, they bend them, they shape them, they glue them.
Us.
Boxes. Well, that's crazy interesting, Mike.
So if you see a box in the New England area, you have me to thank for it.
That's right. You can everybody you can find him online.
That's
I
what
have a
is-
GoFundMe account.
That's what you.
GoFundMe.
That's what you kids get to look forward to after college.
Indiegogo.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
After
right.
After
all the
college.
hard work of education that you put in,
Get to
you
work
guys can.
in a factory.
That's fantastic.
Did you guys learn how to use a utility knife in calculus?
I sure hope so.
What about some packing tape?
You better believe it.
That's right. That's right. Now, Mike, not to talk too much about your occupation here. I know we could ramble on for a whole hour about it,
Hours.
but so you're also a self-described, and now I normally will not. I normally do not want to bring
Self-described.
these topics into a broadcasting situation, but just because I like to screw with you a little bit, you are a self-described Republican with democratic views.
Yeah.
Is that still stand? Because that was how it was way back in the day.
That's how it stands.
That's how it's gonna stay.
It's gonna stay that way.
Okay.
Until further notice.
All right. So what does that really mean? Just on on the base level.
I believe in the Republican way of running the government, smaller government, and running the economy. Smart economics.
Smart economics.
I'm a big supporter of Reaganomics,
There you
where
I love the
The-
fact that we're taking political advice from a kid that we call Chunk.
the Republican
Our boy.
name is the Republican, the Republicanator.
Republican.
That's my government name.
All right.
It's a good name.
All right. And okay. So
Before I was rudely interrupted.
now.
I'm sorry.
Now, all right, because I know, and you've said this for a while too, and I feel you on this. I'm in between parties, of course. I don't like to. I would never put myself in a certain box.
He's bipolar.
You know what I mean?
I gotcha.
Yeah, so I totally agree with you on that. But
Yeah, like Derek said, you're bi when it comes to parties.
You're in the bi party.
in the bye-bye. So, all right, so who are you looking to vote for?
Right now, it's been Ben Carson, but it looks like it might come down to Donald Trump.
What about?
But I would go with Ben Carson, number one.
Waka Flocka's for president.
No, wait. You think Donald Trump's going to actually win the Republican?
It seems to me that he's probably the number one spot right
What
now.
about Marco Rubio?
Really?
Marco Rubio's up there.
What about a
This-
Carson Trump little tandem?
Yeah, I think that would be perfect. Carson president, Trump vice president. That would be pretty good.
Oh, that wouldn't
You gotta
work.
calm-
He wouldn't be he wouldn't be VP.
Yeah, that's true. He has to be the boss.
He's
That's
got
too
to be the
much
boss.
of an
Yep.
Maybe Ben Carson vice president. He could talk some wisdom into his ear.
Now I saw
Yeah, as he
I saw
closes
Trump,
his eyes.
and dude, I'm gonna have to say I think you're out of your gourd. For would you vote for Trump if Trump was the only Republican on the ballot?
If it came down to either Trump or Hillary Clinton or Bernie Sanders, I'd go with Trump.
I would too.
I
Jeez.
think I might.
No,
Yeah.
no.
If Bernie ever came close to the White House, I would have to do something about it. You know,
Dude,
try to think
why
of...
do you not leave? I'm all right. So I guess now we're talking
Man,
about
the Pats yesterday was crazy.
Oh, come on.
dude. Feel the burn. Feel the burn.
Feel the burn.
Well, this
Feel
is
the
the way
burn.
I feel about Bernie Sanders. Pretty much sums it up.
It's a good dance.
Think of some
Man.
like some good famous socialist leaders. You got your Hitler, you got your Stalin,
Mussolini.
you got your Kim Jong Un, your Mussolini. But Bernie Sanders, he's got it.
Yeah, but
He's a
he's
socialist.
coming from different ideas. I feel like that's just slander. You just
Well, isn't he a proclaimed socialist?
You're
Like,
trying-
He says it.
He is a socialist.
Those words
He
came
misses-
out of his own
No,
mouth.
no.
As you said, Mike is
He-
a self-described.
no. It's a Democrat. It's like a
He
Democratic
admits to
socialist.
being a socialist.
He further explains into it.
He's the leader of the group, the Democratic Socialist of America.
You gotta
Something
understand
like that.
he's the only one who's going to be actually doing any good for this country. You
No.
put Ben Carson. I don't think Ben Carson is the first thing about what the hell he's doing.
He saves babies for a living.
He's a brain
so-
surgeon. So.
And the Pats lost 2 in a row.
I'm sure.
It's
I'm
sad
sure.
when I want to talk about football instead of fucking poo-poo.
Well,
Ben
you know
Carson
what?
would be a lot better than Bernie Sanders or Hillary.
You're out of your gourd. You're out of your gourd in every,
And melon.
every instance. But I totally
And
agree.
melon.
I guess we should get off the subject because we shouldn't brought up to begin with. But I remember, I don't know, back when we were in high school, that's, I always agreed with
Yeah,
that.
you remember
sort
that
of.
project I had and I just did awesome. I got like a 99.
Actually,
Well, you know how there's some kids,
99.
there's some kids that like vanilla ice cream, there's some kids that like chocolate ice cream, and then there's some kids that like the soft serve in the middle, and then there's kids like Mike that like to eat
It's like Ben
caca
Carson.
flavored pudding.
Yeah,
And
caca
that
flavored
project you did.
I do.
Just the worst. All right. Well, regardless of that,
I would leave if Bernie Sanders was elected.
dude, you don't understand. I know
Always.
I know how you feel about him, but you really got to look into the situation. What's
You're
going to happen?
brainwashed. Okay.
I'm not brainwashed,
Let's see
dude.
your point of view.
My point of view on Bernie Sanders.
Yeah.
I feel like the fact that he's independently funded, that he's been
So is Donald Trump.
in government by himself. Yeah, but Donald Trump.
With his own pockets.
Donald Trump already has favors coming to him because he's donated so much to politics.
Exactly.
Okay,
He
so
had Hillary Clinton go to his daughter's wedding.
exactly, and he's been on
Paid for
both
it,
sides. He's been on both sides, and he said that too. I saw Donald Trump and this thing, and you know what? Before I started looking into Bernie Sanders a whole bunch, I jokingly was saying, I was like, dude, Donald Trump, hell yeah, because you know what we need? We need a business state of mind. We need somebody who's
Yep.
going to get in there
Economics.
and kind of trim the fat. And I was
Trim
totally
the
for that until he started getting real crazy,
He got a little crazy.
real crazy,
You should've
real
said some
obscene.
things.
No one can disagree with that.
But that's how it's going to be for 4 years if we have
But
that
if
guy.
it, I
And
hope
who
it's
knows?
not Trump.
Can you
I hope
imagine
it's
him-
like Marco Rubio, Ben Carson. But
It's not, dude.
Can
It's
you
and it
imagine
shouldn't
him
be.
and Putin
You're gonna
across the
ruin
table
this
with him?
country.
you're gonna ruin this country with socialism.
You're gonna ruin this. What's so bad about everybody coming together and what do you consider a socialist? Actually?
It sounds
figure this
good.
out.
Is basically everybody has the same goal. Everything's for the country.
Yep,
The government
sounds
controls
great.
everything, though. That's the problem.
dude. He's
It
all about
sounds-
small businesses. You have to understand. He takes this name and he's turned it into a good thing because people have come at him so hard. Here we are. All right, we've totally X-nated the other side of the table here, and we're just yelling at each other. So let's.
Yeah,
Let's
I'm out of this
let's
conversation.
My
Yeah.
last comment is socialism is bad.
You can't even spell it, so let's move on.
SOCIALIS.
Alright.
He got it.
All
You
right.
got it.
So in other news, yeah, the Pats game.
Oh my god.
And lost. They came and lost.
Yeah, I saw that.
Against the Eagles.
It was very, dude. It was,
And Broncos.
dude.
Ooh.
They did so good.
Eagles.
They did so good comparative to like what other teams would do in that sort of situation.
Yeah,
I
we
saw
almost
the-
came back.
I saw the playoff picture today.
We did almost come back.
It's who is it? Who's 10-2? Denver, Cincinnati,
Bengals.
yep, and then Pats, and then
Yep.
for the other division is 6-6 with the Colts.
Yeah, they're 6. Yeah, they're 6-6 now.
Ridiculous.
Isn't there talk about the Jets being able to?
Yeah, they might be able to.
Jets are in the hunt. Jets are in the hunt at
They're-
7-5 at the wild card
And
right now.
Pittsburgh. And Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
second.
Pittsburgh. No, KC's in the wild card.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
KC. It's not. It's
Yeah.
not
It's
Pittsburgh?
just a ridiculously
Pittsburgh's out
crappy
there.
season.
Pittsburgh's in the run.
Oh,
It's in the run.
I'm on
Yeah.
the complete outside looking in. I'm barely a fan of NFL football. I just watch it when you guys are watching it. But
You just watch
From-
the commercials
What, 'cause we
yeah,
force you to
I
watch?
watch it for the commercials. But
Jeez.
no, yeah, when,
all year long,
yeah, and I have a bunch of pink hats in my closet.
Alright, just a, oh my gosh.
and other things.
But on the outside looking in, looking at the season, it seems like there's a bunch of crappy teams.
If you guys had to do Super Bowl picks, who would you pick right now?
Minnesota.
Right now,
Minnesota.
I would pick.
The,
I would
Anything
pick-
but
I
the
would pick
Pats.
The Panthers for
Pats.
NFC. NFC would.
I think Mike said that yesterday, right?
I think-
Yeah, Pats, Panthers.
I think the
Patriots
Panthers.
win.
I think the Panthers will beat the Cardinals, even though they have more favorite in the NFC to win. I feel like the Panthers are. I feel like they're going to take one loss this season. I don't think they're going to go undefeated.
Yeah, probably not.
But, well, actually, dude, their schedule, dude, they're playing like Tampa. They have like one other really tough game, but then they play like Tampa and.
Winston's kind of on a hot streak though.
Who?
A little bit. James Winston.
Yeah, yo, he's doing good. He's doing good. No,
But
no
I
doubt
know
about
you
that.
mean,
Weren't
what
they
does he go-
talking about
number one
Cam
defense?
Newton
Are they gonna
for MVP?
Yeah, they were.
I don't get it. I honestly, I hate Brady. I'm a Brady
Oh,
hater.
Dude, Brady's got
I
to.
love
But
Brady should win the MVP.
He's the
You
best
have
player
to
of
give
all
it to
time.
him.
But
You
seriously, have
absolutely
you
have
even
to.
seen his pecs with his shirt off? Like,
He's sexy.
It's so good.
He's sexy. He's like.
Sexy.
Perfect
Bottom
amount
line.
of chest hair.
Like you
Dude,
can't be a
Tom
Brady
Brady-
hater.
Wait,
if
what do you
see him
guys
with
say
his shirt
about
off.
Tom
Yes,
Brady?
yes. All right, I totally agree.
the best.
I totally agree the fact
Why?
that Tom Brady, yes, and I've always thought that too. When they started comparing Cam Newton to get the MVP or Tom Brady,
Yeah.
and this was back before they lost the Broncos and
It was
they
like
lost
4
the
weeks
Eagles,
ago, yeah.
right? I thought that was complete ludicrous. I was like, "Are you kidding me? You couldn't put the
Can't-
stats and the numbers together
Exactly. You
and
can't even
compare
put-
one another."
You can't even,
exactly,
Yeah, you cannot put.
which
the
I thought
numbers
was
together.
absolute like crazy talk. But
But now
they still remain undefeated, but still not as good as Tom Brady. Cam Newton is fantastic. Killer Cam, he's a beast. He's a beast. He's a beast.
Man.
But is he better
Super
than
Cam.
Is he better than Tom Brady? And is he doing
I think
what
he's better-
Tom Brady can
Nobody
do
could ever
with
dream of
less?
being better than Tom Brady.
I think he's
And
better than
dude,
Tom
and
Brady when Tom Brady has no weapons.
I know I'm just riding Tom Brady like every other New England fan. You know what I
Yes,
mean? I'm just
of
like, oh,
course.
Tom Brady, yeah.
Well, he
but,
is that good.
dude. He is that good. And the fact is,
For
well,
a 40-year-old.
here's the thing that I've accepted. I'll tell you what. If the Panthers go 16-0, Cam could get the MVP.
If they
and,
go
he probably
undefeated,
deserves
if-
it.
if
And he definitely deserves it.
If they go 15-1 or 16-0, I could see maybe. But
If he goes
if-
15-1, I don't think
But
I don't think
even
he'll get it.
If
If
they
we-
go 13-3, 14-2, it's not even worth it. It's like
It also-
he shouldn't get the MVP.
Yeah.
You got to look at Brady's number. Like I hate Brady, but when you look at his numbers and then what he's had to do,
Kid hates Brady.
I
Ridiculous.
love fucking Brady.
Oh my dude! Oh my
I'm
But
gosh!
is Cam as smart as his cousin Isaac?
Oh, jeez, bad joke. All right. Well, regardless. All right. So yeah, man, yeah. Tom Brady, dude. Tom Brady. If it's not, obviously, if he gets 16-0, and it also depends on how Brady plays out the rest of the season. Also, getting the other people healthy and back. I think Edelman is due in a couple weeks.
Yeah, he's got a couple
he might
weeks.
be at the last week of the season. Or,
So, and that's not
or
bad.
playoffs.
Gronk
If I
will be here
see-
sooner.
But you better hope
If I
you guys
see
get.
another girl on Casual Friday wear number 11 jersey, I'm gonna be really upset.
But you guys better hope Pats get that bye week. You know what I mean? You guys are all injured. You don't
Yeah.
want Gronkowski coming back a week early. Didn't that happen a couple playoffs ago? Gronk got injured in the playoffs. Broke
Probably
his
something
forearm.
like that.
Broke his forearm. Out for like 10 games next season.
Yep.
Yep.
So,
Well, that's inevitable when you
Made
have
of
Gronk.
Glaskowski.
dude, Gronk, dude, that guy's a house. Gostowski's a house, dude. He's a man. That's a full bred
Made of
animal.
glass. Made of glass. Broken arm. Broken back. Broken ribs. Broken
He's
knee.
good.
No, I
He's
thought you
the
said Gostowski.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
that was
Gronkowski.
Gronk.
Oh,
Gronkowski.
Gronkowski? Oh, I thought you meant. I was like,
He's
dude,
the
you
most
can't even.
unstoppable
No,
force
Gost-
in the NFL.
Dude, that-
Gostkowski is
Gostkowski is the man.
Pretty good kicker.
Yeah, he's.
I
I think he's
would
got
say
the best.
in the league.
Yeah, yeah.
Best
Easily.
in the league.
Easily the best in the league.
Same.
And he's
And
friends.
clutch, dude.
and his feet smell good.
Do you think they re-signed
Sweet
him?
feet. Sweet feet.
He's got the sweet feet.
Sweet feet Kostowski. That's what they call him. But yeah, so that was a pretty brutal loss. I would have. I was impressed by the comeback and the rally.
It was
3 special.
A couple of different like questionable calls, and I understand a lot of people were thinking like, oh, why didn't they run the ball more? They should have just ran the ball because Philly against the run is just garbage. Why didn't we just
They
force?
were up 14-0.
Yep.
and then
with
the
the second
block
quarter.
punt.
Yep. But we're trying to do a lot with Tom Brady. We're putting a lot of pressure on it, but he wants it on himself as well.
Poor Brady.
I had
Man, you don't even understand.
We had Mike
This
over.
kid over here likes the Ravens. What are you talking about, dude?
Mike was
Flacco.
over the house last
Take a
night,
hike.
and we were trying to watch the game. And with his immense amount of screaming, and I'm pretty sure he woke up my whole neighborhood. He
Probably.
was intensely screaming at my TV. Even though it was about 4 inches from his face, he was still belting out screams.
I respect that.
You-
I love that.
He
I love
could-
that.
he couldn't-
I was the same way.
He
I was-
could not take the loss from the
I
Eagles.
couldn't take it.
How great was that 100-yard pick six?
That
You don't
was-
see a lot of 100-yard pick
Yeah,
sixes.
dude,
That was a-
and
Especially after a 25-yard run from a
Yo, and
40-year-old non-mobile quarterback.
Right.
that was a great catch. Well, no, but that wasn't the 100. That wasn't
No,
the
that
whole
wasn't
pick.
that.
That was a different pick. That was a different pick. The other pick. That was the pick when Amendola. That was when Amendola caught, had the ball thrown to him. He was double covered, and you could tell what he was trying to do because he had the guy diving for it, so he was trying to flip it back to him, just
Oh,
smack
Mike
it to
is
him.
getting so mad.
But it popped up instead. The guy grabbed it, and I mean at that point, our O line is just garbage anyways. Tom Brady can barely run as it is.
Chunk is heating up.
I'm
I,
getting mad.
I see him
Getting
getting
mad. Getting
We
mad.
should
He's-
release
he's
Amendola.
for Christmas, I'm sure that he would love for the
I
Pats to
know.
win the Super Bowl.
Between
would love it.
LaFell and Amendola, how many drop balls do they have?
Well, I'm pretty sure they're supposed to catch the ball, right?
LaFell's first game.
They're supposed to.
LaFell's first game back, I think he had 5 or 6.
A lot.
And then last night he had at least 3. So in those two
Oh, no.
games, he's got almost 10.
All right to his hands.
Mike
too, 'cause
is-
you can count a drop ball to be even in the vicinity where it's just if they put one hand on it, that's still that's an incomplete pass drop ball.
Chunk,
No,
Chunk
no,
is
LaFell is-
physically in pain.
LaFell-
He's noticeably
LaFell
upset about this.
LaFell is
It's
getting
upsetting.
10 fingers on the ball and dropping them. It's not
Yeah.
like you said. It's not like a defender's on it and they tip
Oh,
the
yeah.
ball a little
Oh,
bit.
yeah.
He's literally
There's
dropping
2 hands on the ball.
Exactly.
2 hands on the ball.
All 10
should have been
fingers.
caught. If you're a paid wide receiver in the NFL, you shouldn't have no problem with a spiral. No rain, no snow,
Oh
no
my.
excuse. What are you doing?
Right.
What are you
Bum.
doing?
Yeah, I know. Like seriously, guys.
All right. Well, on that note, I'm gonna play a quick tune real quick. I think I'm gonna play. Oh yeah. You're gonna love it. All right. Thank you again for tuning in. You're listening to DJ T Hayes with your Mondays at 9. I'm here with Chunk. I'm here with Derek.
Triptoons.
Damien. Thanks again for tuning in to WXPL Fitchburg State Campus Radio. We will be right back. Hey yo, what's going on? We're back at it. You're listening to WXPL 91.3 FM Fitchburg State Campus Radio. I am DJ G Hayes, and I'm here with the crew, a special guest,
Chunk.
Chung. What up?
Chunk's here.
All right. So now that we're back at it, I don't know if you guys read anything about this. I heard about 2 things that I thought were kind of funny today. Well, not funny, but interesting. One being LeBron James. You guys hear about him signing some sort of deal today?
I didn't hear about
I
that.
have not heard anything about
So LeBron James, King James, signs a deal.
that. With Newport.
No, with Newport, with Newport cigarettes. King James cigarettes. Get them only in hundreds. 120s. They make a whole new style for him, just for him, just for the king. No, they make
Ultra thick.
Nope, ultra thick King James cigarette. They got number 23s. Number 23s. The King James. All right. Yeah. LeBron James signed a lifetime deal with Nike.
Really?
Wow.
Lifetime deal. The number has not been disclosed yet, but the same guy who's working with him to get him his money worked with Dr. Dre when he sold Dre Beats to Apple and got him $3 billion. And also,
Yeah, it was like
$3
$3.2 billion.
yep. And then also who worked with John Henry buying the Red Sox back in '02. So you know that he only does big deal cases. Which I mean, why wouldn't you with LeBron James? It means more money in your
I
pocket
was gonna
if you
say,
get him.
It's
you know.
got to be at least a few $100 million.
Well, no. Well, I'm thinking more. I'm talking lifetime, right?
Yeah.
Lifetime deal, right?
Yeah,
this
that's
is
what I mean,
signs
at-
his life
at
away
least.
to Nike for the rest of his life. Now, think about this. Nike's net worth last
But
year.
he's not selling anything. He's just giving himself like up for promotion, marketing, and all that stuff. He's not really selling something
Well,
like
he can only-
Dr. Dre sold his company of beats. You
He's
know.
selling his persona, his celebrity.
Yeah, but
That's a lot of money, dude.
Yeah, it's definitely probably a lot of money, but I don't think
He's
it's
not
going to
selling
be
it.
nearly as
Nike
much money
has a
as
say in
Beats.
everything he does in his life.
I don't think it's going to be
Just
as much
about,
money
yeah.
as Beats.
And he gets so much Nike stuff for him and his family and everything like that. I mean, he already likes Nike. He's been signed with Nike since he's been out of high school.
All the LeBron James shoes and all that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So, all right.
Oh,
So
it's going to be so much
Nike,
money.
dude. Nike's net worth this past year was recorded at 30 billion or 33 billion. I think it's 33 billion, and they are projected to be at 50 billion by 2020. There's a
That's a lot of
lifetime
clams.
deal of LeBron, who's probably got what? Let's say 10 years more.
Yeah, when you put the
For
numbers
play?
like that, if you're
Yeah.
LeBron James, you're asking for some
Could
major
be 10.
cake.
Could be 10 years, right?
That'd be. He'd
You
be
know
like
he's gonna.
40.
You know he's gonna play till forever.
He could start falling apart.
I mean, he could. I'm just saying. All right, I'm just
5
giving.
to 10 years.
I'm giving it an average. Yeah, of course. Okay.
Probably more than 5.
I'm saying a give or take, of course.
7
I'm not
to
saying
10.
like 10 years definite, but
Yeah, yeah.
all right. So you got that plus all the marketing that comes afterward. Whatever LeBron James does for the rest of his like career is going to be gold, right? So now he's got Nike.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming he's going to get billions, not millions, not hundreds of millions,
I could see him getting billions.
billions. And I think it's going to be crazy, crazy money. You know how much money these athletes are hunted and sought after by like Adidas, Nike, Reebok. When Reebok was like more relevant back in the day, Converse had it until Nike and Adidas took that with Michael Jordan, obviously with the Air Jordans and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then Adidas grabbed. Well, Reebok had Allen Iverson, but they always did that. Kobe grabbed from Adidas, I think.
I remember Tracy McGrady had the Adidas.
Yep, T-Mac did
Derrick
Adidas.
Rose, Adidas.
Yep, and Derrick Rose is also someone that that kind of has like this lifetime. It's not a lifetime actual sign in the deal, but it has this sort of like like nobody speaks about it, but it's kind of like, yeah, okay, you're Adidas now. Like that's it. Michael Jordan, the same thing with Nike. It's not written in writing because in the '80s they weren't thinking like, oh, we gotta sign this kid for life. Because they didn't think it was gonna be that much of a moneymaker. But now, yeah, Michael Jordan's kind of like an unspoken. I feel like. Yeah, he's a
King of
guy.
Nike.
He's a
I
Nike guy.
definitely-
Air Jordan. I'm
I
wearing Jordans right
definitely
now,
think-
dude.
I
I
think
am
that
too.
LeBron
See?
James
That's what I'm saying, dude.
would
What
be
is-
getting in the upwards of hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars, but I don't think that he's going to make as much as Dr. Dre did in that deal.
Yeah,
You don't think he's gonna make over $3 billion?
No.
I think he will. I think he will, and it's gonna set the tone for the whole rest of the industry on signing players and stuff like that.
Yeah, especially for lifetime deals.
It's a lifetime, dude, and then they'll start doing this with any other superstar. Once like Nike did this, and it's
It's going to be a lot of money.
It's a good thing they did, dude. That's more money, more promotion. So you know, I don't know. I think it's a crazy cool move. I'm excited to see when they actually disclose the amount because they haven't yet. So that'll be pretty dope, I guess. But another thing, Chunk, you know about like the San Bernardino shooting and stuff like that.
I heard about it, yeah.
Did you know that they went into their apartment today?
No, I didn't know that.
So the press like went into their apartment today.
Yep.
Oh, welcome back. You got some stragglers here.
Jesus.
Derek got locked out.
D-money.
That's usually what I wish would happen at my house, but
Yeah, but he knows where the keys are hidden, so you
Yeah.
know, it's an ongoing struggle with this guy over here.
that's what happens when Derek goes to take a poop during the break.
It wasn't a poop, it was a pee. Got locked out for 9 minutes.
No, that's your excuse. It was you got locked
You
out.
guys didn't
That's
hear
why
me
it
slam it on
took.
the
That's
door?
why it took so long.
Did you slam it on the door?
Dude, why did you? It doesn't matter.
Derek, you
Doesn't
couldn't hear us when you were across the table and we were saying, "Are you ready? Are you ready?" Because you had headphones on. So you think that we're gonna hear you outside banging on the door when we have headphones on?
You're pathetic.
It's not gonna happen.
I was yelling fire and
Don't yelling fire.
You're screaming.
Fire. There's a newborn.
I'm panicking.
There's a newborn. Help!
911.
Code blue.
Anyways, what I was saying, the mic right before Derek interrupted us, was
locked me
the
out.
fact that they went. Did you hear about how obviously the San Bernardino shooting?
Yeah.
San Bernardino shooting.
I
They went
started-
into their apartment today. Did you hear about that? The press?
They took a bunch of pictures and
Dude, it was on live.
You guys went
It was
from
live, dude.
you guys went from LeBron James to that so quickly.
Yeah, it was just what. This is how my news goes. I go from interesting sports news and money, and then I go to like other controversial
It's
stuff.
captivating.
This is it, man. This is all I got.
No, yeah, I did hear about that. How I actually heard the landlord saw media there and took some under or background deals to let some people in, and then once the door was let open, that's when people started pushing and shoving, trying to get as many pictures and as many on the scene first shots.
Yeah,
you know?
dude, it was on live TV. If you were on CNN, if you were watching CNN like midday today, you would have seen just like their whole house. They're going through like, they're putting up to the camera like old licenses they find, social security cards.
It was pretty pathetic though, the way that the media was going about it. Like they were all like rushing in there. You could see like how like vulture-ish they were with each other, and then like at one point I saw one of the guys, he was like going like through the kitchen, and then he like saw a calendar on the wall, and he's just like, "Oh my god, look, a calendar. Let's look through it." And he starts like flipping through the pages, and he's
to see what they wrote down and stuff like that.
But dude, it's just a calendar. It's just, like not a big deal. Like
it's not a big deal. But
CBS has unleashed.
How many people have how many people own calendars?
Day-to-day life.
They're trying to make something out of nothing. Is what I'm saying.
It was brutal. It was brutal to like. I mean, they're going through like photos and stuff like that. It's a total invasion of privacy. Although I don't really care.
Yeah, screw them.
I'm saying I don't. Although I don't really care, and they're also already deceased. That it doesn't really matter. They're not gonna be able to fight
that.
And
once you start killing people and blowing stuff up, that's when you lose all like sympathy from anybody.
It was just kind of outrageous, the fact that they were able to do it, and then the fact that people were like backlashing at them. A lot of people were going at them saying like, "Yo, this is a huge invasion of privacy. You shouldn't be doing this to the family, stuff like that." Okay, yeah, we understand, but they were still Americans. They were bad people. I'm not condoning. I'm not going that way whatsoever. But I'm saying, all right, you got to have some sort of
but it was
police sort of like
landlord's property though.
Intervene. It was. And I guess they closed the case already. The FBI had already stated that they were done searching the place. They were all good. They didn't care.
Yep.
Well, the landlord also, after they went through, talked to some other press and said, "Oh, I barred the door. I had everything shut down. So there was no way that they got in without breaking in. I didn't let those people in."
I think that
that's obviously
that
because he took the bribe. Yeah, because he took money for it, which is cool, which is fine. But he doesn't want to like admit that, because then it's gonna be all the papers like, "Oh, the landlord just took a bunch of money." But why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You're like, "Hey, what's in it for me? You guys really want this so bad? Come on."
People bring pictures and videos what's in it for me all the time.
Yeah, what's in it for me when I let Fox News in here into my property?
I would do the same thing. Why would I let you? You want it so bad? Oh, I'm gonna make a killing on this, because all I've gotten in the past years was rent.
I was
and a bunch of headache from these two people.
I was listening.
Oh yeah, or anybody else in the building.
I was listening to this woman who is a Muslim woman, and I see her gripes where I forget what newspaper, I think it was the New York Times, they put out basically their spiel about these terrorists, and they took pictures of the people, like the stuff in their house, and they just showed like the Quran and then just like where they pray. So it's just like very like it's like that just because they have a Quran and they have all this stuff doesn't mean that that's what makes them.
Like the media pointing at the calendar,
right?
Like that is such a nothing. That's such a frivolous thing. You know how many people have calendars hanging up in their kitchen, and like when they see wires hanging out of pipe bombs in the middle of a garage and a bunch of tools laying all over the place, that's when they should start like really zooming in. But when it comes to a calendar or a magnet on a refrigerator, you're looking in so much to try and make a story out of something when it's nothing. You're looking for the headline. You're searching for a headline inside of an apartment that has nothing in there. But who knows?
Well, I mean,
when you're let in there, you know, I'm guilty of looking at it as much as the people that are in there filming the stuff. You know, I was just as intrigued, like wanting to see what was in there. You know?
Oh yeah, of course.
So I'm just.
But
as
live
guilty.
TV like that, dude. Come on, that's kind of unheard of. I don't remember if they've ever done that before. I just thought that was just a little bit too much, because obviously they're skewed anyways as it is, the news. Stuff like that. It's all skewed somewhere, like in a certain direction, a certain what they will show you, what you want to see, sort of thing. But
when they're doing live feeds, when they're doing live feeds like that, you never. It's not too often that they do that, because they want everything to be so like cookie cutter and perfect on the news. So when they actually let like a live feed go on like that, pretty interesting. Some of the stuff that you could see, like when they're going through that apartment, they had no idea that anything was rigged. So that way, when they went in there, besides the fact that the FBI like let them in there and stuff like that.
Yeah, that would have been a story.
But you never know going in when you're watching a live feed of something, especially when you go on like liveleak.com or something like that. You go through and you see some live stuff, and you're just like, I wish I never saw that.
Yeah. Well, in other news, Mike, what do you want for Christmas?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Yeah, Christmas is right around the corner, and Hanukkah started yesterday.
A camcorder.
Ooh, a nice camcorder.
Camcorder?
That would be your
nice.
8th night of Hanukkah gift.
That will be my 8th night. Yeah.
He's gonna be a cam girl.
Yeah, what's the, I don't know, do you have a specific size or type, or have you looked into it at all, or are you just like, hey, just throw it at me?
Anything that
no
will,
idea.
Yeah, anything that
As long
will
as
record him playing around on a tarp with baby oil.
Oh.
That's gonna be a hit.
I want to start a sports cast.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, Mike's little.
What's it called?
We're
Working on the
Working on the details, stuff like that, but you definitely, yeah. No, I totally support that. I like that.
hashing out the details.
Dude, I was subscribed to seeing you rant and rave
Yeah.
about sports. Hell,
I was thinking
You're one of my
about it.
favorite people to watch sports with, dude.
His
Hands
podcast,
down. Every time we watch a game together, I love it.
his podcast is gonna be put on Triptoons.co. So.
Oh,
Once it
awesome.
gets
So
going.
I'm gonna be on Triptoons as well.
As soon as we get the salary figured out, but yeah.
Yeah,
once
Like
that
$0
lifetime
a year.
deal comes in.
we're talking about 50 cents a year, but
Oh yeah,
Might
we're
be a
at
little
50
bit-
cents a year. I'm trying to get.
might be a little
higher.
bit out of our budget.
Installments.
For
Get it in
raise.
installments.
Okay.
Derek, what do you want?
Personally,
A new brother?
that would be nice.
A replacement brother? Same age or younger?
A father would be nice.
You guys are
My
making
dad.
me feel bad.
What do I want? I don't know. I just want world peace
A new
and,
hobby.
and world hunger to be solved.
I want lots of money, 20s and 50s, please.
Exactly. That's really all I want. That's the true answer.
That's awesome.
Just money for
Just
me.
money?
Just money for me.
Just waiting for that satchel of money.
Yeah, give me lottery tickets, Powerball tickets, all that good stuff. The good stuff.
The good stuff? I mean, I can get you a lottery ticket. It'll just be like one of those $2 holiday bonus tickets though.
And if I win big, you'll never see me again.
You won't. You won't. You don't. But I'll try. I don't know. Maybe I should get you guys some gifts. I'll probably see you guys on Christmas.
Well, your presence is a present enough.
Oh, baby.
That was beautiful.
Appreciate it, bud.
Aww,
All right,
trooper.
Little Colado, what we got here? What do you want for Christmas, bud?
Well, for the first night of Hanukkah, I would love a money clip.
Dude,
And then for the second night of Hanukkah, I would love.
we all know if anything you'd be Catholic. So let's calm down here.
Dude, do you even know what Hanukkah means?
Means 8 days.
Nope. It means dedication.
Does it?
Yeah, it does.
Does it? Because I don't know.
It means dedication
I hope so.
in Hebrew.
No, well, that's
But
pretty cool.
that was my did you know for the day.
That's
but
pretty cool.
for
I like that.
Oh, wow.
for Christmas, I would enjoy being around my family.
Oh my God, you guys are ruining everything. You guys are ruining everything with your nonsense. You know what I want? One, new
new
friends.
radio show?
New friends, yeah. Maybe to restart this past hour, and a vinyl record player. But I want one of those dope ones where you can have like the Bluetooth and then like the CD and the aux cable plug-in, like a nice old school looking one. You know what I mean?
My dad just bought
The wooden panels
an
on it.
old vinyl player at an auction, and it has like a diamond tip needle in it and everything, so you can play like certain types of records.
That's
and he
fantastic.
got a whole bunch of old records. My mom was cleaning out my stepfather's mother's house a couple weeks ago, and
Yeah.
she found a big old box full of
Records?
old vinyls, and
Yep.
some of them were like old Portuguese vinyls. And I want to go home to my dad's house and just be like, "Hey, look what I got you."
Nice.
I never-
The old re-gift.
Yeah, didn't pay a
Didn't
dime
even
for
know.
it.
Didn't even know you had
And
a
then he's gonna
re-gift.
throw it on. He's going, "Oh, say no, the dead puppet."
That's pretty awesome. Actually, yeah.
Well,
What's
that's
Dad
good
speak
Portuguese.
Portuguese.
What do you
that was good.
What do you get your dad? I think that everybody's wanting to know. What do I get my dad for Christmas?
I would
because we
say,
are,
but
dude, we
I
are at that
can't
age.
on the radio.
Okay, well, not your dad.
Nice pair of hiking socks.
That's what you get your dad.
That's what I got them last year.
I bet he loved it.
But they're like $18 socks.
Do you like it?
He loved it.
Did you leave the price tag on so we knew?
I did, yeah.
Nice. Because otherwise he'd be like, socks, huh, Mike?
Yep. He likes hiking, so I got him
No,
some good
and I know he does. That's a good gift. I mean, it's.
Are they wool? Were they wool?
I forget.
No, they better have been wool.
They probably
I feel like most dads, my dad's one of these dads too. My dad's always just like, nah, I don't care. Nah, I can go where. Either one. Like, you know what they like, you know what I mean? But like,
Peace.
I don't think my
could-
dad has mentioned the word Christmas in like 15 years.
To anyone?
well, he speaks Portuguese, doesn't he?
Well, he likes to pretend if he
he just
doesn't mention it, we don't celebrate it. So.
Yeah, he just doesn't really talk.
So if he doesn't speak about it at all, he can get by. He can slide by Christmas.
Birthdays, Christmas.
Birthday.
We really start to
Easter.
notice the neglection around the holiday time. That's when we start to realize.
Merry
it's
Christmas,
something.
Dad.
That's
Christmas.
That's when he was
What?
quietest.
Yeah.
It's not Christmas today.
Oh, but he starts to chirp up right around his birthday.
I bet. That's awesome. Yeah, no, buying for your parents is always kind of like difficult. A little bit. I mean, it's easier as you get older.
Yeah,
but also it's more dependent on as you get older too.
And you're buying gifts, and you're just like, oh, I'm doing all the stuff that you guys should have done for me when I was a kid.
Well, this is something. Well, when I was in high school and in college, like I had to get like all this stuff mailed to their house, and then I moved out, and then I never changed those mailing addresses, so they keep getting stuff.
And
so,
still haven't.
So I continue to this day to just keep getting him more subscriptions every year. So
right. Okay.
So his mailbox is pretty full.
All right. Well, I guess that's something. I guess.
Hustler.
I mean, it's pretty basic. You go when you shopping for your mom, pretty basic, right? You're not gonna go crazy about
You
it.
get
Rubber
your
fish.
Lotion, candles,
Vacuum.
vacuum bags,
Clorox.
new Clorox, bleach,
A nose.
Spatula.
maybe a loaf of bread and some cold cuts.
A ball and chain for the kitchen.
A bunch in the kitchen. You know, little things that just really tell her how much you love her and appreciate her, and why you appreciate her.
A bottle of wine that you can drink with her.
A bottle of wine, that's a good call, especially as you're older too. It's just like
Especially when your mom's
You-
not
I
home.
usually
well,
like to
you
just-
know what your mom. I mean, we all have Irish mothers, and
Get them nice and drunk.
you know.
I like to just buy gifts that I can equally enjoy as much as myself.
Like
So,
a DVD?
Yeah, or like a
movie you
trip
want to
A trip
watch.
to a comedy show,
Yeah.
or a dinner for two.
Or
A dinner for two, paid for by you.
A dinner for two at my favorite place.
you know what I did one year? I didn't get my girlfriend anything for Christmas.
Every year.
Nailed it.
Yeah, and so what I did was I made 10 coupons, and they were like
Coupons.
I'll
Coupons.
Yeah.
coupons, and so
Jeez.
they were like, it was
You
like
gonna clean
I'll
your
pick
ear
your
with
flowers.
Q-tips.
I'll buy you flowers, I'll make you dinner, I'll give you a massage, and then she went to go cash in the next day, and I was like, just kidding.
Oh my God! What a bum, dude! What a bum.
I'm single.
A bunch single ladies. You're looking for some coupons. Go on down to Derek's
Still
Love
got
Life.
9 of them.
I still got 9.
One time, this is in,
All redeemable
This is-
at later times that are not disclosed at all.
This is a little story that I've never shared with anybody.
Nobody wants to hear it.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah.
continue. Let's go. Hurry up.
I once found a nice Tiffany's bracelet
Haha.
at like a I think it was either at a pawn shop or a Salvation Army, maybe Savers, something like that. And the only thing wrong with it was a little tiny bit of like metallic rust. So I decided
You didn't.
that I would buy that.
For your girlfriend.
Get a Tiffany's box.
For your girlfriend.
Yes.
You bought-
And then
Oh,
put that
good boy.
inside
I
the
knew
box.
this. I knew
boy.
it, yeah.
And then pretend like
I
I
have
bought it brand
A
new.
very similar story to that, dude.
And she did not know for a long time. And then one day she came to me. She's like, "I wore this in my shower, and it turned green. That means it's fake."
Yep. It does.
And then I completely deny.
What is something?
And oh no, I bought that straight from the store.
Must be something in your water. There's too much sulfur in the
I
water.
had a very similar story to that, and I was at this party, and I was playing beer pong with this girl, and this is like 2 weeks out of Valentine's Day, and she had this charm bracelet, like a Pandora charm bracelet, and she went and she threw the ball, and her bracelet just went flying, and it landed in one of the cups. But everyone was like looking for this bracelet, but I knew it landed in one of the cups.
Oh No.
So it had a
Dude,
bunch of
are
charms
you-
on it. Oh,
See,
Dude,
mine
you
wasn't
didn't
that so much like
You
that.
didn't say what I'm thinking you
oh,
said.
this goes exactly where it's going. So what
Mine
happened
wasn't
was,
so much I'm a piece of crap.
Oh,
Yours is a piece
my-
of crap story.
so what happened was I knew it landed in that.
well,
cup.
no, mine was a piece of crap story.
So I knew it
At
landed.
least you paid for it.
So,
Jesus.
so I knew it landed in that cup. So I swapped cups and grabbed that cup, and I held onto it for like the rest of the party. And I
That's
grabbed.
And it's Pandora. That's not
That's
even like
just
that's not even
thievery.
classic.
So-
That's just
so
high
every-
school basic
right?
nonsense.
So,
oh my
so
God.
I grab it and I take it, and then this girl the whole time
a
is searching
heist
for
for
it.
an Alex and Ani bracelet.
So I for that it was either Valentine's Day or Christmas time. This was a couple years ago, I don't remember. So I ended up giving it to my girlfriend at the time, and she's like, "How can you afford all these charms? How can you afford all this?" I'm like, don't worry.
Well, it's
about
either I stole it or I'm a drug dealer.
it. Yeah, right. And
You know it don't work, baby.
So she and this is how much of a piece of poop I was. I had gotten all that. I had gotten that bracelet and had like 20 charms, and I had pawned 10 of them.
Oh my god! Oh my god! So even the gift that you stole, even the gift that you stole,
Oh my God!
oh,
You're getting another-
you
you're-
took half of the gift that you took.
Yo, you can
This
kiss
is the
that
big-
lottery
this is-
ticket out of here.
this is
'Cause
the
I'm
best
not
part of
buying you
the-
jack.
this is the
Carly
best part.
Gates is gonna close
This is
you
the best
out.
part of that story. So I brought it in, and I was so pumped. This thing had like 20 charms, it's Pandora, and I brought it into the pawn shop,
Oh.
and the guy was like, these 10 charms are the only real ones. The bracelet and the rest of them are fake. And I was like, can I pawn the 10 real ones?
Well, how much money are the real 10? How much money are the 10 real ones?
Got like $60.
That's so brutal.
Well, how much is the rest of it? Well, it's only 25. That's worth it.
That's right, ladies. He is single and ready to mingle.
You can find him at triptoons.co.
Jesus. Oh my God. See, I've never done anything to that extent, and I know we're a little bit going over our time slot here. And the worst thing I've ever done was, I feel like I had Damien make me a Valentine's card with the exact same layout because you were better at arts and crafts than I am. I suck at arts and
I
crafts.
semi-remember this.
It's okay.
So I'm like, dude, Joe, because he's all, he had it down. He had like the cuts down and like all like, I mean, you're a good artist. You know what I mean? You're a really good drawer.
I knew
You're good
exactly
print.
what type of heart that I needed to make.
It was
in
the
order
exact same as the girl he was dating. And my girlfriend found out that, and I just looked like a real numbskull. I mean, that was it. That's as far as I go. I didn't steal nothing.
Oh,
And I've done some bad
just-
things.
I have another one.
Just had a friend plagiarize,
See, Mike's never done anything bad in his life. Never. He
Not
he
once.
pays in full
except for at a school
for the
dance.
woman that he cares about.
Come on now. This is a family
Well,
program.
Mike pays in full for the woman he cares about and loves. That's right, Mike.
I do.
That's right. Mike is also single, kind of. I mean, he dates around a little bit, but hey, he's looking for that right lady.
That's always good for a
Waiting for
girl
Mr.
that's
Right.
looking for a guy. She
Mr. Right.
she likes to hear that her dude's just looking around. He dates around.
Looking aimlessly.
Aimlessly. We're just
Trying
looking
to-
around.
Trying to browse.
Trying to find his way home to his sweet old Hector.
Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? All right, well, that about wraps up our time and Derek's love life. So I think it's time for us to go. Thanks again for tuning in to WXPL 91.3 FM, Fitchburg State Campus Radio.
Triptoons.co.
.co.
Thank you, Chunk, for coming on, man. I appreciate it, and it's always great seeing you, dude.
You're welcome, sir.
I love having Chunk on.
So look on to Triptoons. You can go to triptoons.co or you can go to Triptoons at their channel on YouTube.
New
We
artist,
have podcasts, some comedy, a lot of music, a lot of
some
great local music.
Art on the
And,
gallery.
Yeah, art as well. If you guys are looking for any sort of artwork or anything like that, or if you need any beats, hit them up. And also, hopefully Mike Moore's,
Sportscast will be
Sportscast.
starting soon.
Yep, my sportscast is coming
which is
soon.
going to be straight fire.
Yeah, it's gonna be an
Fighter,
hour of so it's gonna probably be about 15 minutes of sports, but then another 45 minutes of just nonsense of him talking, rambling on, and it's uncensored too. So anything that's on triptoons.co is uncensored.
Oh yeah. So, all
Fight and
right. Once again, thanks again for tuning in, Derek, Dame. Appreciate it as
Absolutely.
always, brothers. Woo woo. All right, guys. Everyone have a good rest of your night, and good luck with finals, everybody. Take care.